Alright, this is the last entry for last method of solving quadratic equations called completing the square. Completing the square combines those ideas of factoring and taking the square root into one problem. So this is the example I'm going to do, and you're writing down the steps, and then you're going to do the you do on your foldable. So first thing we're going to do is write the equation in x squared plus bx equals c form. So in other words, we're trying to get all the x terms on one side of the equation. So I'm going to subtract 6x here, and now I have x squared minus 6x and equals 6 on the other side. Now I left a lot of space, and that's for the second part. So remember, completing the square is like filling in the blank. What do I want plus what on both sides here. The doing on both sides is to balance it out, but to complete the square is so that I can get that special factoring to happen. So to complete the square here, I'm going to take, it says my b over 2, so b is negative 6 over 2, and I'm going to square it. That's what I need to add on to both sides. So that's negative 3 squared, so that's 9. So I'm going to add 9 to both sides of the equation. What that does is now, if I look at, and if you wanted to go through the whole factoring, you can, what multiplies to be 9 and adds to be negative 6, this factors as a perfect square. So the perfect square becomes is x minus 3 squared. On the right side, I end up with 15. Oh, sorry, I skipped ahead to step 3. Step 3 was, why did I put that choice in there, that 9 in there? It's so that I could factor this perfect square trinomial into that format. And how do I decide if it's minus or plus? I look right here. So step 4, last step, is solve using square roots. So now the purpose again is so that I can use square roots to solve. Now when I'm solving this one, x minus 3 equals, when I take square root of 15, I'm going to leave that as square root of 15 instead of the decimal version of it. I don't want to round it. And I have to remember that it's both positive and negative at this point. So when I solve using those square root solving steps, I'm not going to be able to combine those, and I'm going to leave my answer as positive 3 plus or minus the square root of 15. So there are my two answers. I could approximate it using decimals, but I'm not going to. And so here is the problem that you're going to try inside of your foldable using these steps and this example to help you.